Well, good evening once again. My name is TJ Wary, and you are watching Mississippi Scoreboard Friday Night Live, presented by Performance Therapy. Performance Therapy, 14 locations across the state, comprehensive care, hands-on treatment, proven results. If this is the first time you're watching the program, this is the RedZone Channel for high school football here in the state of Mississippi. We're trying to show you as many big plays, big touchdowns, big moments as possible, week in and week out, from the best available games each and every Friday night of the regular season. So with all that being said, let's take a look at the games we are watching, as we are now 3 weeks away from the end of the regular season in the MHSAA, and the MAIS playoffs in some classifications are going to start next week. So here's one of the games where we're going to be talking about TUPELO in Clinton. They just went to halftime. It's tied at 21. That's 7A Region 2. TUPELO is 2-0 in region play, while Clinton is 0-1. Then we got Madison Central and Germantown. That is also in 7A Region 2. There have been 5 all-time meetings, including tonight. MC has won each of the first 4, and they are well on their way to number 5. They're up 42-0 at halftime. In 7A Region 3, Eat Dirt, baby. 73rd all-time meeting between Brandon and Pearl. These Rankin County rivals dueling in Pearl tonight. Brandon 2-0 in region play, while Pearl is 1-1. Then staying in Rankin County, Oak Grove, who lost to Brandon last week, is at Northwest Rankin. Each team is 1-1 in 7A Region 3, and Oak Grove was up big at halftime in that one. In 7A Region 4, we got Ocean Springs and Biloxi. Ocean Springs has won 6 straight in this series. Then we do not have South Panola. Their feed is down tonight, unfortunately. Switching to the MAIS, we have Jackson Prep at Madison Ridgeland Academy. The winner of this game is in the driver's seat for a 2 seed and a bye in the first round of the 6A playoffs in the MAIS, as Hartfield has already defeated both of those teams, and they are undefeated and well on their way to the 1 seed in 6A District 1. Then in 5A District 1, we got Bayou Academy and Heritage Academy. Bayou Academy 2-1 in league play. Heritage is winless. They're trying to pick up a win in their final game of the season. It is also homecoming there for Heritage Academy in Columbus. And then in 5A District 2, we've got Simpson Academy taking on LEAKE Academy. LEAKE has won 5 straight games in this series. So we had a lot of long first halves. So hopefully we'll have some games to start showing you in a minute. But before we get to those, let's hear a word from our sponsor, Performance Therapy.
I'm the director here at our Brandon location. Hey guys, my name is Spencer Shoemaker. I'm the director here at our Brandon location. You've heard from several locations on what all subspecialties we offer. We also offer all those here in Brandon. The biggest thing we're about as a company is local hometown feel. We have a local assisted living facility. We offer aquatic therapy at Complete Fitness. But basically anywhere anybody needs us to go, we're interested in going, because we want to help the community however we can. So we offer adult and pediatric therapy, and then we also have this return to sport room that once our athletes get towards the end of the treatment, we can bring them in here and specialize the treatment approach for them, so they don't have to go anywhere. They can stay with the therapist they're used to. Adult-wise, we offer PT, OT, and speech. We also have pelvic floor therapists. We do a lot of workers' comp stuff. Pediatric therapy, we also offer PT, OT, and speech, and can screen for various diagnoses of your child. But the biggest thing for us is we want to support the community however we can. So if there's a need, we want to help it. If you're in the Brandon area, we'd love for you to give us a call at our office. If you're not, we have 14 other locations that are ready to help you get back on your feet.
We are Performance Therapy.
Comprehensive care.
Hands-on treatment, proven results.
All right, thanks again to Performance Therapy for all that you do for this show. Without you, this show would not be possible. We also want to thank the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame and Museum here in Jackson. That's where we're broadcasting from. Without you also, this show would not be possible. So we're very appreciative of the support we have in year 2 of Mississippi Scoreboard Friday Night Live. So I'm looking over here at my monitor, and I'm looking for a game. I got nothing going on right now. All these games are still at halftime. Let's see if we can't just pull up a feed, and then we can talk about one. We got Brandon and Pearl. They're in a commercial. We got Ocean Springs and Biloxi pulled up right now. Down there in 7A, Region 4. Ocean Springs, after that loss to Madison Central to start the year, has not lost since then. They've won 6 in a row. They're 2-0 in league play. Their wins in 7A Region 4 coming over DeIberville, 43-13, and then Harrison Central last week, 49-13. Got a big one on the calendar circle for next week when Ocean Springs travels to Gulfport. Meanwhile, Biloxi is 1-1 in league play. They lost 42-0 to Gulfport 2 weeks ago, and then 24-14 to St. Martin last week. They won. They're going to have Harrison Central next week, followed by DeIberville to close out the regular season. And oh, hey, we got our friends at Heritage Academy. We're excited to have Heritage Academy on the show for the first time this year. Heritage Academy is winless this season, and not only are they winless, so they're just trying to get a win here on the final game of the year, homecoming night. Doesn't this homecoming class just look terrific? She's your queen. What's that song from? What's that song from? Oh, it's from Coming to America. That's it. She's your queen. This is what happens when I got to fill time on my own, boys and girls. Yeah, anyway. So here, now we got Brandon and Pearl. We got halftime stats coming up. Brandon and Pearl about to start. Eat Dirt, like I mentioned earlier. But no one really knows, which is interesting about that rivalry, where Eat Dirt really came from. There's a bunch of theories out there. When I worked at WJTV, I tried to track it down, and there is not a consistent theory at all. But as you can see, Pearl has the lead 17-14. This is 7A Region 3. But Brandon in first place in that region. They are 2-0. Meanwhile, Pearl is 6-1. And they started 4-0. And I mentioned this a few weeks ago. Their first 4-0 start since 2017. And what did they do in 2017? Well, they won a state championship. That's what the Pearl Pirates did. So maybe some foreshadowing, maybe not. Anyway, good start for the Pirates against Brandon. They got a 17-14 lead. Let's see where else we can go to kind of talk about while we wait for these games to start. Brandon and Pearl. Oh, yeah, no, we're on Brandon and Pearl right now. Who do we have up in our preview? That's Ocean Springs. So we're waiting on Ocean Springs. How about Tupelo and Clinton? Can we get Tupelo and Clinton going? Hang with us, folks. This is the longest any of these games have taken all year. We are all at halftime at all of them. It's incredible, the timing. We normally have one or two that are out of halftime by now, but that is not the case. I don't know if anybody wants to see a close-up. The booth at Tupelo. Hey, no, bring it up. I want to give a shout out to my boy Andy Lee. That's my friend Andy Lee. He does a great job for Tupelo there doing play-by-play. And Tupelo got a tough one tonight against Clinton. On paper, it didn't look like it'd be a tough one. The Arrows just 1-6 this year. But Tupelo, the Golden Wave, entering 6-2, 2-0 in 7A Region 2. They beat Clinton 35-7 last year. But the Arrows looking tough. They hung with Starkville for a little bit last week before losing 60-21. I know it doesn't sound as good as you would think it would. But anyway, Clinton showing some life after a win against Terry 2 weeks ago. So we'll be going there. This is the Ocean Springs feed. And as you can see, we're just waiting for something to start happening. We had Jackson Prep and MRA going to a late halftime with Jackson Prep up 23-21 on MRA. Like we just mentioned, MRA and Prep playing for second place in 6A District 1 to try and get a bye in the 6A playoffs. That division, that classification being led by Hartfield, who's up 29-0 at St. Joe in Madison this evening. Boy, that Brandon Pearl game was one of the first to go to halftime, and they are still going strong at halftime. It does look like the Brandon football players are back out there, so the Pearl band about to wrap up their performance, and we should be getting some football underway sooner rather than later. So what do you say, boys? You want to run another break and talk about Heritage Academy or talk about performance therapy? Let's get another word from a sponsor, Performance Therapy, and hopefully we got some football coming for you.
Hello, my name is Brooks Fortenberry. I'm the director at Performance Therapy in Clinton. We're a clinic in town that offers physical, occupational, and speech therapy for adults and pediatrics, which helps kind of set us apart a little bit in this community. On the physical therapy side, we're able to treat orthopedic injuries, knee replacements, rotator cuff surgeries, anything like that. But also we offer pelvic floor physical therapy for those people that need that, and pediatrics. And our occupational side and speech side also treat adult and pediatric patients. Because we offer all three disciplines, we're able to try to give a wide approach and really see anything that's needed in this community. Our clinic's really willing to go the extra mile and help patients however is needed. If you have a game, we want to go and support you and see how we can serve you in that way. If it's at your daycare, we're willing to go visit that and see how your kids need accommodations or treatment with that. So we're willing to do whatever's needed and be there every step of the way for you in your recovery. If you're in Clinton, you can reach out to us specifically, but if you're at any of our other locations, feel free to visit our website, performancetherapyms.com. We are Performance Therapy, hands-on treatment, comprehensive care, proven results.
All right, thanks again, once again, to Performance Therapy. Still no football. Now, as I've been told, tomorrow is the state band championships. Is it just 7A or everybody? Everybody. All the bands got their state championships tomorrow at Northwest Rankin High School. So they're all getting their one final tune-up before they go and try and win a state championship tomorrow at Northwest Rankin. Ocean Springs and Biloxi are about to kick off as their camera moves side to side. I guess they're testing it out, making me sick watching it here. It's 42-7 Ocean Springs over Biloxi. So Ocean Springs not overlooking Biloxi at all this evening as they get ready for Gulfport next week. Ocean Springs has won 6 in a row in this series, and the last couple years they have not been close. Ocean Springs won last year 48-28, and then 2021 they won 35-0. The others have been relatively close, but here is kickoff in Ocean Springs and Biloxi, 42-7, the Greyhounds over the Indians.
Rabo's done for the night.
See, I'm happy about that.
Yeah, I think that's a wise decision. And one more time, Jacob, what were his stats tonight?
He
10
was
of
10
12?
of 12 for 100 yards and 1 TD, 7 different receivers catching passes. 2 incomplete passes, out of 12. I mean,
Yeah.
That's a great job. And Coach was even saying he could stay in the pocket longer, which great thing for the O-line. I mean, they did a great job blocking for him, and he made some really good reads.
Wyatt Finley, Bryson Smith, and Whitehead is done for the night too.
Again, he played a lot in the first half. I know he didn't really touch the ball a ton. He touched it a couple of times, but he was out there, getting those game reps, getting ready. So 2 receivers to the left. It'll be a handoff it's a pass, actually, excuse me. Johnson looking for Jax Coleman in the left slot.
All right, Leake Academy and Simpson Academy are back in action with Simpson Academy up 28-27 there in the third quarter. Simpson Academy enters with a 4-5 record, but 2-1 in 5A District 2. Meanwhile, Leake Academy also 4-5 with a 2-1 5A District 2 record. Simpson Academy leads the all-time series 21-10, but Leake Academy has won 5 straight meetings in this series. Let's go live there, and we'll keep an eye on Ocean Springs.
And they'll get it at the 33-34 yard line. 1st and 10, Simpson.
Fumble by Leake. Simpson recovers. 1st down, Cougars.
Ball marked at the 34, 1st and
Sophomore tight end. Jack Jordan in the shotgun. Trips bunch to the left.
Here comes Tank.
He's going to fire it over the middle, and Jax Coleman's going to make a nice sliding catch.
It's going to be short.
It's going to be right at. I think they're going to get it, Jacob. That's a Citizens Bank first down. Ye of little faith.
That's a good spot.
Tell you what, Sam, the quarterbacks have looked Coleman's way a couple of times tonight.
Yeah, and he's doing a good job, guys. I love that we're getting our second guys some reps tonight.
Yep. Coleman's going to get it. Yeah, he's going to get a jet sweep on the right side. Citizens Bank first down. A little nifty.
move Pinkerton over. Stay in that slot. Bring Pinkerton back this way. Come with a power play, power quarterback run, and there's McKinney just pushing the pile forward, using that size and strength, getting it down to the 20. 1st and 10, Simpson. Ball in the red zone at the 20-yard line. The Cougar up.
Jax Coleman's a pretty tall kid.
Yep.
young man.
And he's a junior. He played some last year as well.
Big Zaylen pulling.
Jordan's going to keep it. Nice move there. He's going to throw it on the left side, looking for Wyatt Finley. It falls incomplete. Sam, that's an interesting point that you bring up because
Leake taking a safety and kind of shading him over toward Funches. But there's Adcock on a little inside give, running hard. Gets it inside the 15, down to around the 13. Good 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd 3 Simpson. Yeah, they're kind of shading that safety over to Funches' side, trying to give a little bit of help to that DB. You'll see whichever side Funches goes to, you'll see one of those safeties start to shade that way. Funches not in there right now. It's Pinkerton in there at the H-back. They're going to run that quarterback power play again, and there's McKinney running hard. He may be close to the end zone. He's close. They're going to mark him just a little short at the 1-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal, Simpson. McKinney lost a shoe. Gets it back on real quick.
Biloxi, as the referee gets run over, and that's going to be picked up by Biloxi defensive back Darlon Perkins. A little miscommunication. It looked like they're saying.
Here, I guarantee you. Yep, there it is, and that's a touchdown. You're not going to stop him right there. First touchdown, Simpson. Cougars.
That's a big play. But when you throw it out there in the corner sitting flat, it's to him. How do you want the young man to learn? He can't learn if he's not on the field.
That's exactly right.
He's got to be.
All right, let's go to Brandon and Pearl for the first time tonight. How about that? We got a touchdown from Simpson Academy to make it 34-27, and then a pick 6 for Biloxi, so it's 42-13. And now we've got Pearl with the football to start against the Bulldogs. Hope this feed isn't this choppy all night, but 17-14, Pearl has the ball there to start the third quarter.
Pearl, 1-by-2 set. They're going to hand it off to Shoto, and nothing. A loss will be 1 on the play.
Bulldog defense, Sean Pickering, Jacob.
Yeah, it's going to be marked around the 26-yard line, 27-yard line. So gain of, we'll call it the 27-yard line. Gain of 4.
Yeah.
Patriots, if they have any hope of winning this game and coming back in the second half, you got to think they got to score here.
Yeah.
So we've talked about the Colts and them using a 2-quarterback system. Coach Smith has elected to go with a 2-quarterback system. Now Charlie was in on 1st and 2nd down. Thompson ran those last couple plays, and now Charlie is back in the game. He's going to get the ball inside to Hayden. Hayden, nice running by Hayden. Good blocking by that line up front. Did you see the block?
I did.
From Bryson Wilson. He took that smaller defender and just looked like.
All he got to do is beat the kicker, and he does. He's going to take it the distance. Boy, that lead didn't last long, did it? Wow. Touchdown, Leak, no flag on the play. Found.
In the red zone. Charlie fakes the handoff. He's taking it around the left side. He's got some room. Can he get the corner?
He got it.
Yeah, no, I think he's going to get marked out of bounds. Yeah, they mark him out of bounds. Nice run there, though, by Charlie.
Not too bad.
No, showed some.
1st and goal, Bulldogs, Jonathan Crane.
Good job by Jonathan Crane. And tell you what, he broke on that ball, on that pass at the right time. He almost dropped it. I think he surprised himself by picking it up, but he finally gets that interception. Look, he's been baiting one all season long. He read that one perfectly. They've been trying to pick on him. Stand you sometimes.
Look, the feeling was mutual from a lot of people. I understand. 1st down and 10. Maybe 1st down and goal inside the 10. Another handoff to Aiden. He may get 1 or 2 yards, and that's going to be about it.
Let's take the lead. 1st and goal. Going right to left. Barnes. Slant route. Touchdown. Bulldogs have the lead. Jay McQueen. Nope, check that. That looks like that's going to be Cam Keys. Nope, that is McQueen.
Yeah, it's going to be McQueen basically on the slant route. Offensive line gave Landon time to kind of wait, let him clear the safety. He got a good inside leverage on the safety. and Lennon threw it low, and basically the only
deficit to 2 touchdowns and have any chance in this regular season finale on senior night. Going to hand off to Cameron. Cameron's trying to get around the left
hard
hand.
juke.
Yeah. That was a hard juke. Okay. Went right, went left.
I'm going to have to get that replay. That was, ooh.
Good to be young, right? Looks like it's going to be marked at around the 3. So that's going to be 3rd and goal at the 3-yard line. I would imagine you'd stay with Charlie. I see Thompson coming onto the field, so that's going to mean Charlie's going to be moved out to this receiver spot. Definitely 2-down territory. You've got Cameron lined up in the back. I don't think that you would throw that little short pass to the opposite side here. No, it's handoff to Cameron, and that's going to be a touchdown.
Yes, sir. Patriots get the touchdown with 7:50 here in the 3rd quarter on 3rd and goal. Cameron Kidd with the touchdown, I believe.
Yeah, that was Cameron Kidd. Good to see him getting another touchdown.
Okay, so Heritage Academy cuts into the Bayou lead. It's 28-13 at Simpson and Leake. We saw Simpson Academy give up a kickoff return for a touchdown to Leake Academy. I didn't see if they went for 2 or if they tried to kick an extra point, but either way, they did not get it. So it's 35-33 Simpson Academy there. And then at Brandon and Pearl, extra point good, 21-17. Brandon has a lead over the Pirates. We're now back at Ocean Springs and Biloxi. Ocean Springs with the ball again after that pick 6. And also the PAT is good for Heritage Academy. So 28-14. As you can see, I think we got a running clock there at Ocean Springs, 42-14. Let's hang out here for a minute before we start bouncing around again.
35-13. 2nd down and 2. Jordan to pass. He fires it left side. Another one almost intercepted.
So one thing real quick, I know it's off, probably out of view, is Watson blocking right there. I know Coach Brown was talking about Will Smith and everybody blocking. So I mean, Watson right there as a sophomore is blocking. They're starting defensive end.
Yeah,
across,
right.
And just very unselfish. He knows the game. He understands his role. Although he wants to run 100 times a game, he understands there's a role to be played.
That's right.
Very unselfish football.
So 3rd down and 2. There's a handoff to Aiden Watson, and he is near the sticks. I think he's going to be just a hair short. Back to the Lemon Moeller Insurance scoreboard. It is Stone 24, Wayne County 14, Resurrection 14, Sacred Heart 10, Picayune all over Long Beach 42-0. Harrison Central now leads D'Iberville 34-21, so the Red Rebels looking to get their 2nd district win. And, I mean, at this point, your 2nd district win pretty much locks you into the playoffs.
Defense got to come up with another big defensive play.
Yeah, Darrell, a lot of whip on a ball down the field. A little bit slower to get the hips around on the out routes, and kind of saw it there, just a little longer motion there. 1st down and 10, now 12 first downs for the Pirates. Durr. Hit, here goes, back again, off and running. Back-to-back runs, that's going to be Alexander. Pick up a 14 on the play and another 1st down.
And another good blocking job by the Pearl offensive line. Another good read by Jack Durr. Now, and again, that's what happens when you're successful running football from your quarterback position, because now everybody's keying on the quarterback to take it off and run, but now he's just turning around and handing it off to the running back because you're taking your eyes and your focus off the running back due to the successful running by the quarterback in the first half.
Down to the Brandon 44, call it 43-yard line.
Touchdown Clinton. A little swing pass to Hollins that he takes 54 yards to the house.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't get any cleaner than that. They had the running back out of the backfield in the flat, but they just went underneath to the wide receiver who was in front of him. Defense collapsed on the running back. There was nobody with the receiver, and he just outran everybody to the end zone once he got by the coverage.
This defense is just out of sorts right now. Haven't really seen anything like this all season long. Completely out of sorts. Wolf on for the extra point. Snap good, hold good, kick good. 10:27 to go in this third quarter. Arrows lead 28-21. We'll take a 30-second Pizza Doctor timeout. This is Golden Wave football on Sunday night.
All right, so Clinton, how about the Arrows? They are saying we will not just give up on this season. Just as bad as it's been, they now have a 28-21 lead over Tupelo. This is Jackson Prep and MRA, and Jackson Prep with the football. Uniforms looking very similar tonight, but it's 23-21 Prep over MRA. And we are keeping our eye on Simpson Academy and Leake Academy, where it's still 35-33 Simpson Academy. And now they got something going. Kid won't be tackled, still not being tackled. This is an incredible run. This is the tail end. I think he just left 6 different players in his wake. No one could tackle that guy. So Simpson Academy trying to go up 2 scores on Leake Academy. Let's go back to Jackson Prep and MRA.
Pulls out left, now looks back right. Throws down the sideline. McCraney comes back to it. He makes the catch. Drags. Makes a tackle or miss. Inside the 30. 25-20. He's being chased from behind. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Jackson Prep. Owen McCraney with a great run after the catch.
Broke 2 tackles.
6 more on the board for Prep.
That's how you want to come out with the drive to start the second half. Wow, great job by McCraney. Here it is on the replay again. He just goes straight through 2 guys, just uses that upper body strength, and it's a race to the end zone that he wins.
29-21. Adams on for the point after. The hold is a good one, and his kick is right down the middle and good. 10:20 left, third quarter. Prep 30, MRA.
Since that division loss back in 2021, Tupelo has won 9 straight regular season division games. So a streak on the line here.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Golden Wave. Harrell drops back, has all day to pass. Now he's running to his right, and he'll float one for J.Q. Witherspoon, incomplete over his head at the 35-yard line.
Jeremiah Harrell's pass intended just extended there, trying to get to his favorite target, Witherspoon, and couldn't get it to him, and it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Now is where you got to answer quick, right? Don't let the momentum get fully on Clinton's side, especially with the yardage gain so far from this Clinton offense. You just don't want to get them the ball back. We have a penalty.
Another flag.
It's going to be on the sideline for Clinton.
Oh, you
looked like they pointed toward the sideline. Looked like it may have been unsportsmanlike conduct over on the sideline as they're pointing out a coach.
Unsportsmanlike conduct is the call on the Arrows.
It is.
That's
and dragged down at the 20-yard line by Thomas Hewitt Oswalt, and a big return and a big answer by MRA to get great yards on the return.
So 70-yard return, that's a short kick, uncharacteristic of Eli, and MRA gets a great return to start their opening possession of the second half.
And that's something we haven't seen a whole lot of this year, is Prep special teams giving up big yardage in the kicking game. And tough break right there by Jackson Prep. So John White takes the snap, gives to Simpson going left, tries to get around the edge, being chased inside the 20 to the 15-yard line, still just dragging tacklers to about the 13-yard line. Not quite a first down. He went a long way to get only 8 or 9 yards, 7 yards.
Good first play from scrimmage for MRA on their opening possession of the second half. Of course, favorable field position after the kickoff return gave them a short field. It's like about 2nd and 3.
Simpson moves to the left of the quarterback. White, 2 receivers out wide to the right. Seems like they're just moving receivers out to open up space for Simpson. They give it to him up the middle, inside the 10 to the 6-yard line, and a good tackle there to keep him from going any farther by Blunt Blackledge.
Yeah, I was going to say Blunt Blackledge came up and.
All right, just want everybody to know we are efforting Madison Central and Germantown, and Brandon and Pearl's feed is glitching like crazy right now. So hopefully we can get a little more smoothness in their feed to show you that one. But right now, still 21-17 Brandon with 5:40 to go in the third quarter. In the meantime, we're going to stay with Jackson Prep and MRA as MRA is trying to respond to the Jackson Prep touchdown. And we've got Madison Central and Germantown coming. However, it's not the closest of games. Madison Central up 49-0 in that one, but we'll stay here with Prep and MRA.
Second down, actually about the 12-yard line for MRA. Two receivers out to the left. Horner's one of those. He's been a big target so far in the ball game. Two receivers out to the right as well. White drops back to pass, looking right. Throws into the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, MRA.
And we had plenty of defensive backs in the end zone. Good timing route. Finds his receiver in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, MRA.
So MRA with a chance to cut it back to a 2-point ball game. A little late with the light show, but it's a neat addition to this facility. The hold is down, the extra point is up, and good. 8:16 left, third quarter. Jackson Prep 30, MRA 28.
It was a set play. They really only had two receivers downfield. Everybody else was blocking and didn't have anywhere to throw it to, Greg. There, it was blown up.
Yeah, and he's not trying to force things either, which is good. So you obviously don't want to throw a big interception right here. So it's a good job of just getting out of bounds. And now the defense is just going to have to step up and get the momentum back.
Yep. Deaton out there.
Play like the Tupelo defense they know. They can play like Deaton standing back at his own 32-yard lines. The two deep men for Clinton. That's a good kick by Deaton. Fielded at the 22-yard
line.
line.
He may have went down to a knee. We got a flag here late, but he caught that ball and went rather close.
Justin Singleton
almost kneeled as he was catching it, and you saw Coach Harden was waving down the official trying to say he was down.
He returned it to the 38. We'll check on the flag.
There's no way. I don't think that knee didn't hit the ground.
Okay, so Brandon and Pearl's feed work a little better now, but Brandon has another touchdown, so that's 14 unanswered points for the visiting Bulldogs here in the third quarter. Let's see if the Pirates can get anything going here in Eat Dirt.
Toss sweep. Do you even call it's a speed sweep? Do you call it a toss? I mean,
well, I'm not so sure. I don't know if you saw Durr that time. It looked like it was going to be a throwback to the quarterback. Durr pitched it to the receiver coming around, but then kind of rolled to his right, looking back as if he was going to be looking for a pass.
Two receivers stacked on the near side. One to the far side. Durr. Third down and 5. Drops to throw. Looking. Going to throw fade route up top corner. Looking up. That ball's picked. Going the other way. Here we go again. Bulldogs down the field. Oski, here they go. Out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Number 2, Russell Robbins says, give me some of that.
And Robbins is going to pick up his first interception on the season. Robbins is playing about 30 yards from the line of scrimmage in a single safety spot. And you wonder if Pearl was going to try him downfield. And basically, they tried to go one-on-one with him and Crane. Basically, the receiver was covered by both. And Durr
is at +9. Would love to get one here deep in Clinton territory.
Sammy has been pretty smart throwing the football tonight. So
yeah, it's tough the way they run just underneath stuff.
Yep, empty set. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. 2nd and 7 for the Arrows.
At the 20, Blunt just going to fall down. It's a little slip.
Earlier in the game, in the first half.
He drops back, short drop, and he's going to run out of time this time. Michael Woodle sacks him all the way back at the 14-yard.
Okay, let's take a look at Madison Central and Germantown for the first time tonight. Madison Central with a dominating 49-0 lead, running clock, fourth quarter over their Madison County opponents, separated by just a few miles of highway there in Madison County. Madison Central leads the all-time series 4-0. It's about to be 5-0, and it's been dominated. And last year, Madison Central won 35-6. year before it was 31-0. 2020 was 38-6. In 2019, their first ever matchup was the closest, 36-23. So Madison Central look like they're going to move to 1-1 in region play with this victory tonight in 7A Region 2. And they are going to be at Starkville next week before hosting Clinton to end the year. Meanwhile, Germantown has Clinton next week at Clinton, and that will be the end of their regular season as they are 1-1 right now in region play. We're here at Brandon and Pearl, just had the pick by the Brandon defense, and look at that throw from Landon Varnes. Are you serious? Was that ball caught? The Pearl players are distraught, but it looks like it is another Brandon touchdown. How about 3 straight scores for the Bulldogs to start this third quarter, and they're starting to run away with this rivalry game with Pearl, the 73rd ever meeting between these two teams in this series. Down at Tupelo and Clinton. Clinton had the ball. They're punting, and Tupelo on the return, and they've got a pretty good return right there. That's going to be inside the Clinton 40-yard line. So they're down 28-21 with 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Meanwhile, it looks like, in Leake Academy and Simpson Academy. Leake Academy has the ball in Simpson Academy territory now, and Jackson Prep has the ball against MRA. So got a lot going on. We'll just go into wherever we see action happening first.
Before they get one set of downs right there to really give some freedom to the punter, made a big difference, and Tupelo's going to be in prime position here to try to tie this thing back up.
Running back, he fakes the give to Major, rolls out, throws over the middle, has a man, and it's off the fingertips of Gardner Young. He ran a post route and was open.
Still on his feet and steps out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Gain of 14 and a first-choice insurance first down for Harrell, and a good design run on first down.
Haven't used him a lot tonight, but that's been the theme the last few weeks. Jeremiah with the legs just.
Quarterback looking to throw. Nothing there this time. They're going to call a pass interference. Yeah.
Flag on the play.
Yeah. Holding, yep. It was holding. Now, I'm not sure if that's a foul.
Spins his way inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Another first-choice insurance of Tupelo first down, and this time the Golden Wave establishing a ground game on this drive.
Yeah, they went trio to the right, tight end.
Hard pickup by John Ed Maddox. Parker Puckett takes the snap, gives fumble. Womack's just got a fall on it, and it'll be a loss of about 8 yards.
For the Golden Wave from the 9. Harrell in the shotgun. Throws one back shoulder. It's intercepted. Intercepted by Vashon Malone in the end zone as Darden was the intended receiver.
Number 3, Vashon Malone. It's a touchback, and the Arrows will take the ball
and
first and 10 from the 20-yard line.
Yeah, that's
a momentum killer there, Greg.
You just threw it right to him.
Yeah, we had the turnover in the first half. We weren't able to convert and then get the ball in the red zone. And Dylan, you talked about it in the first half, our high percentage production-wise in the red zone, and boy, that hurts right there.
Yeah, that's a big turnover there, and we saw early in the game the interception that was dropped by Malone, but that time he didn't drop it, and that's a big time.
A little pistol formation this time. There's the little out, just a quick little stop and go. Or a little go pass.
All right, we're at Northwest Rankin and Oak Grove for the first time tonight. Oh, we got a trick play by the Cougars. Can they cash in? No, they just threw an interception. Oak Grove has the interception, and now let's see what they can do with it. Oh, he's flying! Can he go the distance? No, he's finally brought out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. So Northwest Rankin got it to a 2-score game, a humongous interception on the trick play, and Oak Grove up 31-15 there. And now we're watching Leake Academy and Simpson Academy. I can't tell where he is on the field. It's close to the end zone. That's what I know. But Oak Grove, who is 6-1, 1-1, they lost that game to Brandon last week. They have won 4 in a row over Northwest Rankin going back to 2019. Meanwhile, Northwest Rankin is 2-1 in region play. They have beat, or 1-1. They've beaten Pearl, lost to Meridian. They've got Petal and Brandon remaining on their schedule. And still not in is Leake Academy. Let's go back over to Clinton and Tupelo. There's a pass deep in the air right there. So lots going on. Let's go back to Oak Grove and Northwest Rankin.
on first down. He'll pick up 5. Taji doing a good job of finding.
Up to the edge on the left side. Here's Puckett. Fakes the give inside. Pass quickly out. Complete at the 11 and dragged down at about the 10-yard line. Over on the far side, there's Hayden Frazier again.
Hayden Frazier having a very productive night at that wide receiver position. Again, just watch his routes. I mean, it's such a timely route, and Puckett does a good job recognizing the cushion. Hayden Frazier just sits down, pitch and catch.
Prep moving quickly up to the line. Another quick snap. Handoff Lake Womack. Cuts it back inside. Makes one man miss. Runs through a tackler. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Prep. Lake Womack ran right through 2 guys and got into the end zone. 6 more on the board for Prep.
Powerful running right there. Just throws one man down and then goes into the end zone for 6 for Jackson Prep. And back and forth we go.
Yeah, Womack showed a little wiggle right there, and then you had Frazier making a nice block out on the perimeter.
Like Womack's so mean, man. So Jackson Prep responds to the MRA touchdown, extra point on the way, trying to make it a 9-point game. Leake Academy was knocking at the doorstep of the Simpson Academy end zone. They just ended the third quarter, waiting for the fourth quarter to start back up. Leake Academy with the ball down 35-33. And, hey, they're back right now if we can get to it really quick. Yes, Leake Academy, and doesn't look like they're in yet. Man, it's just been a battle of the wills there in the trenches as Leake Academy's trying to punch one in. Brandon and Pearl's feed a little choppy, but Brandon has the ball up 18 now. It's just been a miserable fourth quarter for the Pirates. Now down 18 points. Here goes Leake Academy again, and it's just like the Simpson Academy front seven is just monstrous, impenetrable defensive line for the Cougars, trying to make a stand. I have no idea what down it is. Maybe if I stop talking, we could listen and they'll tell us. How about we do that?
Oh, we got an injured player for Leake. So that's the timeout right now. The injured player from Leake, one of their big linemen.
Nate Blunt going to rip off about 9 on that play.
And I imagine Nate's telling himself, look, I need to get to the end zone myself. This is my senior campaign. I need to get to that end zone too.
Yeah, McQueen, just a junior. Love seeing the light come on for these guys when it does. Barnes play action, going to throw it, and it's going to be behind Tyson Robinson. It'll be 4th down. I would assume Coach Williams going to go for this right here.
Ooh, dangerous throw there. Threw it behind Robinson and almost in the hands of Jaden Thompson, the junior defensive back for.
Good run there by Quay. So the Golden Wave establishing the run game in the second half. Looks like we got 2 tight ends to the right now. Ware moved to the left side of the formation. 2 receivers left. Quay in the backfield gets the handoff from Harrell. Bounces it to the edge into Era territory. And gain of 3 down to the 48-yard line of.
They're wanting the offsides and had him jump, but they didn't call it. So Sam's going to call timeout. Probably punt this one away. Just trying.
And in the power formation. Let's see if the defensive lineman can get low. Quarterback power. I think he's short. He's short. Cougar D with the stop. They're going to hold him.
Ball goes over to the Cougars.
1st and 10, Simpson. Oh, and a flag. Here comes a flag.
Flag on the play.
That's after.
And if we are correct on that, we'll look at it one more time. But he came from the linebacker position. It wasn't the initial pass rush that got it. It was that second line of defense.
Wow, big play. Another explosive play that you're talking about. Jackson Prep lining up for this extra point.
Adams will have it set down at the 10. Good snap. And that kick is low, but it is good. 3:56 left. Third quarter. Prep 43, MRA 28. And we're going to get to look at it one more time right here before we go to break.
This is that defensive play that we were wanting to see, and defense does a job.
Not remember, so I apologize for that. 4th down here.
That's our son.
Drops to throw. Varnes looking, going to throw, and it's dropped. So
50, down to the 43. Haysbury on a big run. 43-yard run for Haysbury.
4 after the 6-yard gain by Hill. Harrell drops back to pass. He unloads one towards the end zone, and it's incomplete, but the flag is thrown. It's going to be interference on Malone. The intended receiver was Tyreek Darden.
It was almost like Darden stopped waiting on Harrell to throw the ball. Harrell holding the ball a little bit longer there and ended up drawing the penalty.
Going to bring Kennedy in motion on a power play. Quarterback power right behind him, and there goes McKinney running hard. 5-yard gain for Barrett. 2nd down, 5.
About 5. Ball on about the 37.
Lewis takes the direct snap, moving around the right side, and a good job in run support is Jamar Pittman doing a nice job coming up.
In again with 2 tight ends. The give is to Hill, and this time not much doing. Gain of a couple, a few errors hit it.
Cock, Berry bringing Kennedy in motion. They're going to sweep it out there to Berry. Berry's going to break tackles, shake and jive, and pick up about 5 or 6. I think that's enough for the first down. First down, Cougars change the move. Ball marked at the 31-yard line in leak territory. 9:43 to go. Clock moving.
So if Oak Grove can put a little pressure here on White, and it looks like, yeah, the play clock was down to about 2. So the Cougars
understand to get a touchdown here and the extra points, you go up 2 scores. Force Leak to score twice.
Coverage out on that far side had Major Quinn.
Kennedy in motion. McKinney going to turn and run it. Pick up about 3 inside the 30 down to the 28. 2nd down, 7.
White drops back to pass,
Wide
throws
open.
over the middle wide open. Blackwoods and Stallworth track him down. Micah catches him at about the 32-yard line. And another busted coverage there on that play as well. MRA with 2 big plays after the prep score.
Yeah, and again, you just these big chunk plays that, this game's a long way from being over with.
It's Pinkerton in there at the H-back. Pinkerton come in motion. Quarterback counter, power. And this time Leak stops it. He might have got a yard, and that's it. It's going to be 3rd and 6.
off hours bound. Got to come in prepared, as he does every week. White to put it in the air on 3rd and long, and that one almost picked off by Chase Pinkston.
Under center, 2 receivers to the left. Where the H-back
tried to get him to jump.
is on the right side of the formation. The setback is J.J. Hill. 3rd and 1. Ball on the right hash mark. And now we have some motion.
That's going to be Tupelo.
Got room to the corner.
Mason Waddle trying to.
He does. He picks up the first down and more inside the 15 to the 14. First down, Simpson. 12-yard gain for Haysbury.
Prep with a few other Patriots. Simpson on the give. Hit immediately at the line of scrimmage, but he falls forward for a yard or 2. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd down and about 3.
Big play right here. I fully expected him where he doesn't pick it up to leave that offense on the field.
3 receivers out to the left. Option look, pitch to Simpson. Makes one man miss, gets inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. That'll be a 1st and goal situation for MRA. Clock runs. Well, it stops momentarily to move the chains. 1:40 left in the 3rd quarter. Prep trying to keep this a 2-score game.
Simpson did a good.
Not going to get anywhere near the first down. Tackle 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Pistol Simpson out to the right at tailback. There's the give to Charles. He stutter steps and picks the hold.
Shovel pass across the 10. Taji Burkett's got enough for a Java Mose.
Another sneak by McKinney. He's just going to push the pile forward. That's just it's just a great play. It's nothing fancy, nothing pretty, but when you got a guy like McKinney back there at quarterback, he's just big and strong. And there's a first down. First and goal, Simpson.
5 yards by McKinney.
And 9 for the Golden Wave. Harold drops back, fires one towards the end zone, incomplete. Looking for Westmoreland. There is hold.
Yeah, tried to get it to Westmoreland and a little bit short as it bounced. He tried to play it. And tough break there. Fourth down and 9. Tupelo tried to get it into the end zone, couldn't convert.
This time we'll go to the I formation. Kennedy yelling something back to Kennedy. They're going to give it to Kennedy off tackle. Leake did a good job that time. They stacked.
Instead, they give to Champagne. Champagne puts the head down, plows forward. And now we've got a flag.
Yeah, Hayden Herron just planted another one, and I think they're going to get a little retaliation right at the end of the play.
Things get a little chippy down there. Again, I believe someone said something about somebody's mama.
The slot. We're going to bring him in motion, run the sweep that way. I guarantee you. There it comes. Sweep that way, and he's going to get in there. Touchdown, Cougars. Boom. Now, big.
Still 1 yard penalty.
Yeah. They give to Burkett, and Taji Burkett with the Warrior Tire touchdown. As Taji Burkett picks up his 3rd touchdown of the night.
Was that Taji or was that?
Take a look at it here. Champagne leading the way.
You're right, my bad.
Hayden Herron plants another one, so Herron doing his best Farmer Jones impersonation, just planting things left and right on that drive.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, I'm reaching now, but you got to get fired up when you see that young man just.
Football, twin receivers out to the left, trip receivers to the right side, empty backfield. White keeps it himself. He's going to be sacked at about the 11-yard line, and he was taken down by Turner Reeves. Or Turner was in the area, and John White just fell to the turf. Thomas Cross was gaining ground as well.
Designed quarterback run right there, and we did a good job just blowing it up, getting in the backfield. And you wonder if, you had a new offensive lineman come in there, if that could have been an issue right there for MRA. But big 3rd and goal from about the 10-yard line.
Simpson in the backfield. He's off to John White's left. Man in motion right to left. White takes the snap, rolls back, eyes it to the left, pass is complete at the 1 or 2 yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Prep with an opportunity to get a big stop right here, and you have to be careful with Charles Simpson in the backfield.
McCoy gets him. Hunt recovers. 1st and goal. Harrell under center. Gives to Hill. Hill spins into the end zone on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Touchdown! Tupelo!
Yeah, great job there by J.J. Hill, just working his way into the end zone. He wasn't going to be denied that time. And now Tupelo an extra point away from tying things up. As we get set to enter the final quarter, we'll have the extra point before we break for the 4th.
It's been sloppy. It's been unconventional. But we'll start this 4th quarter tied at 28 if we can bang through the extra point right here. Deaton on the field. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is good. Through 3 quarters.
All right, so the extra point good for Tupelo. It's tied at 28 between the Golden Wave and the Arrows of Clinton. Then we've got Simpson Academy and Leake Academy. It's now 41-33. Simpson Academy over Leake Academy. Simpson Academy trying to end a 5-game losing streak to Leake Academy. Then Oak Grove got the extra point in their game against Northwest Rankin. So remember, Northwest Rankin was driving through the pick near the end zone, and it went from 31-15 to now 38-15. Oak Grove over Northwest Rankin. Brandon is still up 35-17. That game has just now started in the fourth quarter. And then we have Jackson Prep and MRA. MRA coming back to start the fourth quarter. They're down 44-28. It's 4th and goal, I'm assuming, for the Patriots against the Patriots as we start the fourth quarter. Let's go live there now.
Ball game, John White with 256 yards passing. Here we go. White takes the snap, gives to Simpson, and he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. I thought we had him wrapped up, and he...
He's done a great job, too. No, throwing it deep. He's got him. That's a touchdown. Oh, wow. Right down the middle of the field. We got an injured player as well. Let's hope he's okay. That's Pinkerton down on the ground. Touchdown Leak, and they'll go for 2 and for the tie. Let's make sure Pinkerton's okay, though. I think that must have been Pinkerton in coverage because there was nobody there. I don't know if he just got tripped up or what, but he went down and the receiver was just wide open. And that quarterback just laid it right there in the receiver's hand for a touchdown. It looks like Pinkerton's okay. That's good. Now the big 2-point conversion. They're going to take it and move it over here to this near hash. Looks like they'll roll that direction more than likely. They do. They roll that way. It's incomplete. Knocked down. Incomplete. 32 Adcock knocked that ball down, and the pass is incomplete. And your score now, Simpson 41, Leak 39. We'll take a break for the – we're going to stay right here. 4:10 to go. 41-39 is your score. Still plenty of time left in the game.
All Charles Simpson right here.
Yeah, I think so. Ball now at the 1.5.
Yeah, about the 1.5 yard line, and let's see where Simpson lines up. It looks like he's going to be set up to the left side of the quarterback here. Bunch set on the left side of this line. They're going powerhouse backfield on this point after. MRA going for 2. White takes the snap, gives to Simpson, leans into the end zone.
Got it.
And he converts the 2-point conversion.
1st and 10 from the 18. The give is to Quay, who tries to stretch on the left side, still on his feet. 10-5. Touchdown, but there's a flag. A flag comes in the normal area of holding. Quay scored, but we'll have to wait on the penalty. That's going to be a hold. Preliminary signal from the.
All right, so you're wondering how Tupelo got the ball back so fast after their touchdown. It's because there was a turnover, what I think was a kickoff, and now they just had a touchdown called back. I was listening to the game on the radio. Tupelo had 8 penalties in the first half, and obviously the penalties hurting them here on a potential go-ahead touchdown. Then in that MRA prep game, MRA now only down 8. We've been mentioning John White of MRA, the quarterback for the Patriots, a senior committed to Southern Miss. He's only going into tonight just 581 yards away from breaking the state record for career passing yards set by St. Stanislaus QB, former LSU QB Miles Brennan at 15,138. So John White has a great chance to break that record as he can add on to it tonight and then see what can happen in their first playoff game. But now here we're back at Tupelo and Clinton, and Germ Harrell in trouble after they just had a penalty wipe out a touchdown there. 28-all in the fourth quarter.
Same guy, Lazavian Tinner, who made the tackle, but he's again slow to get up. And as Tinner gets tended to, we'll take another 30-second. Van Atkins.
He's got room. Oh, they're going to bring it back. I think they're going to call a clip. Barry with a big run down to the 45-yard line. Hold on Simpson. That's going to bring it back. Oh, man. Barry don't need much of a scene because when he sees.
Or check that, Dillon, the freshman now, got a chance to score.
They're going to give it to him.
And Deshaun Dillon.
We're going to have a flag back here. Our spotter, Rico Mark, picked that up here on the near sideline at about the 38.
Another look on the Glide Trailers instant replay, and that's the same route that was run on the goal line in which Edwards had the touchdown. And this time, I believe, after the pleading from Coach Causey after that series, they do get the Cougars for the push right there. that combination route. There was contact from number 15, Cade Thortis.
They'll bring Kennedy in motion. He'll give it. Look at Adcock. That's Adcock running from that fullback spot, running hard out over the 20 to the 21. Give him 8 yards on the play. 2nd and 12.
Adcock, pick up of 8. 2nd down and about 12.
Second down.
McCraney and Frazier out wide right. Same formation. Gideon in the backfield at tailback. Handoff. Gideon leans forward, and he's got the first down.
The handoff is to Quay, who's going to try that left side again and buries the head forward for about 11 yards down to the 14-yard line. Good gain there by Quay.
Yeah, great job by Quay Middlebrooks that time. Going to set up 3rd down and medium there after the good gain.
7 from the 14-yard line. Arrow fans,
It'll be a 3rd and 7. A much more manageable 3rd down for the Golden Wave as we are under 11 to go in this 4th quarter. We're tied up at 28. Golden Wave defense has stepped up in the last couple series, forcing 2 era fumbles. We'll see if we can cash in again on 3rd down. Harrell drops back to pass. It's time to slant. Works. Matthews, touchdown! TUPELO. Perfect pass by Harrell to Braylon Matthews, and we're up 6.
Yeah, great job there. Quick post route. Didn't have anybody with inside leverage. Easy touchdown right on the money from Harrell to Matthews.
And is about 7 yards off the line of scrimmage. Look for a quick out route maybe to Major Quinn on the near side. Here's the fake give. There's the pass. Little out route. John Ed Maddox. And another 1st down. I'm going to start calling him John Ed 1st down Maddox, because every time he touches it, that's what he does. He picks it up.
And it's been that same route every single time, just that little shallow route. And good job by Parker Puckett seeing the blitz, finding his receiver, and again another 1st down for John Ed.
Yeah, Parker had 2 options there. He had a shallow underneath.
Barnes has had a heck of a night. 213 yards, 5 touchdown passes, 13 of 20. Pistol set. Hands it to Tyson Robinson, and he's going to be knocked off his feet, a loss of 1 on the play.
Boy, we brought the H-back and the tackle, pulling from left to right, and Pearl was still able to get penetration and to not allow Tyson to get up the field and run the football.
Clock continues to run, 7:49 to go in the ball game. Brandon on top, 35-20. 3rd down and 12. 3 by 1 on the near hash. Bulldogs going to continue to let the clock.
The left. The DB's about 15 yards off of Hayden Frazier in the slide. Here's the fake give. Pass, he's open. Peyton Puckett just out of the reach of Peyton.
And that's going to be a 1st down, a pickup of right at 20 yards, and a great job by Cam Keys.
Yeah, and the way Pearl's lined up on defense, it's giving us that 6-yard cushion on the inside. So definitely taking advantage of the way Pearl's got their defense lined up. We got kind of a tight set. Looks like we're going to run the football, but the cornerback and the safeties give us enough room to run that slant route on the inside.
1st down and 10. Bulldogs inside that red zone again. Crossed under 7 minutes.
Right there. So 1st down, Simpson. Oh, what a play. Haysbury with the pass. Look, Haysbury's been a quarter.
Barnes, swing pass far side. And that's going to be spun off his feet inside the 10 down to the 5. It looks like that's going to be Buckhalter. His 1st catch of the night, and that's going to go for right at 10 yards. With Bulldogs really getting some other guys, Buckhalter, Keys, McQueen, obviously he's a mainstay this season, but his career night tonight.
Wide right, Major Quinn's in the slot on the right side. They move Gideon to the right of the quarterback. They give it to Cole. Right side, stuffed. about a yard gain, 2nd and 9. But if the pattern holds true, we've been getting 1 yard on the last 2.
Play far side. Blunt going to tiptoe, and out of bounds it goes. Picks up about 2 or 3 on the play.
Right to left, and Nate was trying to knife it down the far sideline to kind of just slice it down or see if he could kind of, get beyond some guys and kind of tight rope that far sideline. But, man, again, Nate wants to get into that end zone.
To the right side. Snap back. He gives the Cole, goes right, dragging tacklers forward to the 11-yard line. He'll be about a yard short of the first down.
To go in the ball game. 35-20 lead. Barnes throws. Touchdown! Oh, boy, that would have been the school record.
He had it.
If we didn't bunch it up right here and run it a couple of times to pick up this first down.
Got to the line pretty quick there. Didn't want to run a whole lot of clock off.
Maybe hard count here.
Looking to take it the distance. 10, 5, just short as he falls down at the 1-yard line. Tajee Burkett.
Puckett.
Instant replay. Whoop. Making a pair miss right there and out in the open field. 1 man to beat as Elijah Whitting, the safety, saves the touchdown as Tajee Burkett have a night, big boy. Wow.
Yeah, you could see the hands on the knees by Tajee bending over, but let's go ahead and let him finish it right here. Give him that touchdown he was just short of, 231 and counting.
And I believe that is indeed what's going to happen here. No champagne in the game.
Probably run behind Wheelis, number 41.
Snap back to Maddox, going to give again. Tajee, a little dancing in the backfield. He will be close, and it looks like he's going to be about a yard shy. Barely gets back to the line of scrimmage, and I believe Tajee.
Yeah, he lost his headgear. Lost his headgear, so he'll have to come out anyway.
So
in will come Champagne.
So a chance now for Colin to pick up one more.
Tajee with a little celebration coming off the field there. 151 and counting. Play clock at 26. Going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Same look for Oak Grove. That'll be Heron at the tight end, Wheelis at the H.
AJ just going to let the play clock.
We sneak.
Give to Champagne, and he will indeed pick up a Warrior tie touchdown. Colin Champagne.
Yeah, nothing fancy here. Just letting those big boys up front get the push. Champagne will finish it off. Tajee got him down there.
And I believe this would be the appropriate time, Lance, to say
let's see if Prep's defense can stand tall.
Only 3 down linemen for the Prep defense.
White hadn't taken a shot downfield in a while. Let's see if he airs one out here. Stallworth backs off his man on the outside. Here's White, and he's being pressured. He gets away and slides down.
Oh.
And a good.
All right, so Simpson Academy, Leake Academy, final 41-39 is your count. Simpson Academy is going to win this one, ending a 5-game losing streak to the Leake Academy Rebels. Now we're back at Brandon and Pearl. Brandon up 35-20, trying to get a touchdown. So Simpson Academy improves to 3-1 in 5A District 2, while Leake Academy falls to 2-2 as Brandon gets another touchdown. Simpson Academy, regular season is over. So the 5A playoffs start next week. We'll wait and see what Simpson Academy's seed is and what Leake Academy's possible seed will be in the 5A postseason. So MRA has the ball back against Prep. They're down 8, but their offense can score very quickly, and they've scored a lot all year. Meanwhile, Tupelo has the ball back against Clinton. After a punt, they're at their own 49-yard line, up 35-28 in the fourth quarter there. Let's listen live at Prep and MRA.
Simpson in the backfield. White drops back. Looks over the middle. There's that deep pass, and it is almost picked off by Blunt Blackledge.
He just
incomplete. So the clock stops, 5:38. Everybody on the MRA side's wanting to hold.
Oh, and Luke Stewart with a deep leader. Oh, my. Wow. We'll see it again on the Glide Trailers instant replay.
Couple missed tackles by the Warriors, but then Luke Stewart, like a heat-seeking missile, the leg comes out of nowhere.
Wow. So Stewart may have had the short kick, but redeems himself with that decleater.
Go ahead and tell Doc to get that ice tub filled up before they get back. Doc may want to leave earlier, get the word out, have that filled up for him on the way home, at least in the morning.
So a minute left in this one. A give to Hayden on first down. He'll pick up 6. So again, going back to that thought, Lance, again, Warriors was really, for the most part, controlling the line of scrimmage all night long.
Traylon Moncrief getting a little playing time.
Got some.
Trey, number 45 linebacker, getting in on the action.
Names we hadn't called all year long.
Life, they got a 2 in the backfield. 1 receiver left, or 2 left, 1 to the right. Semi gives to Torrance.
Carry by number 12, Brady Torrance.
Here's a toss pitch to Simpson coming left.
Good
they
tackle.
tackle him low. Good job by Prep defensively.
Job by Thomas
Stallworth
Cross.
there, Thomas Cross, and also Matthew Lassiter in on it as well.
Great job by Cross getting up the field and turning the running back inside. Clock's going to continue to run.
44-36. Jackson Prep leads it. Twin receivers right, 2 receivers out to the left as well. Simpson the running back again.
Torrance to Semi's right hip. Semi will roll out, and Damari Burton nearly tackled him, and then he slides down at the 49-yard line. McCoy finished him off, but a big loss there for Semi.
Yeah, Semi did a great job keeping his balance, but as soon as he caught his balance, there was a loss.
Quick. Oh, well, we were going to talk about Northwest Rankin and Oak Grove going final. It did go final. 45-15 is your final score there. Oak Grove beats Northwest Rankin. Right now we've got 1 possession ball games between Jackson Prep and MRA, and then Tupelo and Clinton. MRA with the football right now against Jackson Prep, trying to mount the drive as they're now close to the 30-yard line. We got a flag coming now over to Clinton. Got a long way to go. 3rd and 25 here. A little screen pass and it's dropped, so don't even have a chance. Probably going to punt it away there on 4th and 25. And then we've got Brandon and Pearl. It's 42-20. Brandon Pearl has the football with 4 minutes to go, and now they're going to have a 3rd and long as well after that sack by the Brandon defense. So Brandon, firm control of that one, looking to move to 3-0 in 7A Region 3. Let's go back to Jackson Prep and MRA. MRA getting ever so closer to the end zone with 3:30 to go in the 4th quarter.
But Prep trying to keep them off the board here. 1st and 10.
We got to pick up
Twin
the flag.
receivers bunched up to the left side. 2 receivers out to the right as well. Simpson is the running back to the left of John White. They sent a man in motion.
Got a flag.
It's going to be offsides. Yeah, it's offsides on the offense.
He has a brother named Trey McQueen that's a 9th grader that's going to be on this team and playing with him next season. And a big sack. A big sack and a takedown by Jaden Callender. Hadn't called his name defensively much tonight. Secondary.
Wow, we've come a long way here, haven't we? Jeez. 71
White takes the snap, drops back, being
Screen.
pressured by Brown. Screen pass to Simpson, and he's hit from behind. And he's hit pretty hard.
And I think he's going to got past the original line of scrimmage. Going to bring up a 2nd and 7 for MRA.
Yeah, great
Thomas
pursuit
Goff.
by. There you go. Great pursuit by Thomas. Great effort.
Yeah, sorry, Benji. I looked down and then heard you talking, and Thomas Goff was coming in for the tackle. That was a good play by Goff down there. So MRA sends a man in motion and another flag, and it's another offside penalty on MRA. They just keep setting up offside in the slot position.
15, 2 receivers to the left. You got a wing to the right. Harrell will keep on that right side. He's got the edge, the 25, and a Brooks Grocery first down at the 30-yard line. Good design run there by Harrell.
First and 10 for the
And a gain of 22 for Harrell on second down.
That'll play. Read option. They didn't have anybody left to keep an eye on the quarterback, and the guy who tried to get
2-by-2 set. Simpson is on the right side this time of White. Drops back the pass. Surveys the field, looks right. Pass complete at the 15, inside the 10. Run out at the 4-yard line. Still dragging tacklers forward to about the 2. And that'll be a first down.
First and goal for MRA.
1:49 left in regulation.
Harrell in the shotgun. He's got Quay to his left. He hands to Quay, who can't find a hole, and he'll crawl back to the line of scrimmage, the 30-yard line. No gain there. Chad Holliday.
There are going to be the voices of Heritage County varsity basketball. HSN club students going to cover the 7th grade and junior high home games. Long, deep pass to the Patriots into the end zone, and nearly intercepted by Colts high up in the air and incomplete. 5 seconds here. Heritage County season is going to come to a 0-10 record. First.
All right, so Heritage Academy made a valiant effort tonight. Looks like they're going to fall at least 45-21. I believe the announcer just said there's 5 seconds left in that ball game. So Heritage Academy, we appreciate your patience with us this year. We were glad to get you on this season. Unfortunate season for Heritage, though. They're going to end without a win. It's going to be their first losing season since 2014. But they hung in there with Bayou Academy tonight, and they had a chance there in the second half as MRA has a touchdown against Jackson Prep. So they're a 2-point conversion away from tying this game with just 1 minute and 11 seconds to go. Meanwhile, at Tupelo in Clinton, Tupelo has the ball with 5:26 left in the fourth quarter. They're trying to ice this one away and get out of Clinton with a win after a very tough game so far with the Arrows.
That eye. And Quay gets tackled at the 45-yard line, gain of 5. Michael Johnson drove him to the turf at the 45.
Yeah, Quay going to eat up some yardage there. Second down and about 6 coming up here as we get down to the 5-minute mark in quarter number 4. And this game has been everything you could want, right? 35-28, Tupelo out in front now, just trying to burn as much time as possible.
Yeah, Coach Harden and the Golden Wave would love nothing more than to end this drive with a couple kneel downs, and they're trending that way. Gain of 4 for Quay on first down. It'll be 2nd and 6 from the 44. Offset eye again. The hand is to Hill, and he's got a big burst up the middle into Clinton territory to the 41-yard line, and a Brooks Gross.
All right, so at Jackson Prep and MRA, 2-point conversion good. It's 44-44, 1 minute 11 to go, so Jackson Prep's going to get a chance to march down the field. Had a little technical difficulty trying to get the game switched. That's why we didn't see it. But Jackson Prep is going to get a chance to win this game on the final drive as MRA has come back from 16 points down. Here's the 2-point conversion right there. Nice play by the Patriots to tie things up. So they're down 16. We are now all square. Got our eye on that one. Also, we got Tupelo and Clinton here. Tupelo trying to hold on to this 7-point lead.
Penalties.
It's been a while since we've seen one, but if you were tuned in the first quarter, we saw our fair share. But that's a bad time to have it, right? When you're trying to kill time and just want to run the football, it's tough to pick up 15 just on the ground.
Stops the clock with 3:55 to go in this fourth quarter. Tupelo leads Clinton 35-28. The Golden Wave in era territory, but the penalty marches them back to the era 48-yard line.
And remember that if Clinton somehow does get the football back, they'll be doing it with just 2 timeouts left because they had to burn one on a 3rd down and 15. But again, right now they've just got to get the ball back. Tupelo more than happy to run it on down.
The clock is running. Hill stumbled as he got the handoff from Harrell, but able to get.
Come on, man.
10 inside the 10, out across the 10, 15.
Nowhere.
And gang tackled at about the 15-yard line. So that's where Prep will have it. 1:05 left.
It could not have gone any better for MRA right there on that kick.
Well, if you've been following us all year and you've been following MRA all year, you know MRA has played some close games this season. If you're an MRA fan out there on the internet, please don't drive down here and punch me for what I'm about to say. But close games have not been good to MRA so far this season. They've got 3 losses, and they've all been heartbreakers. Lost in overtime. They lost 45-43 to Pulaski in Arkansas. In overtime to Oak Grove, 45-44, and then 63-56 at Hartfield. So a bunch of single-digit defeats, and they're in another close one here. The winner most assuredly is going to wrap up a 2 seed in the 6A playoffs, and we have got a timeout coming for Jackson Prep on 2nd down as they try and figure out how they want to approach this. Not sure the timeout situation. So speaking of timeouts, Tupelo and Clinton out of a timeout. They also have 2nd down. 3:26 to go there in the 4th quarter. Tupelo still with the ball at the Clinton 45-yard line.
Clinton territory. Hill is to Harrell's right. Hill takes the handoff, and he's got some room on the left side. Still on his feet. Pushes the pile near the 30-yard line, and that'll be good enough for a Brooks Grocery first down.
Hill good for 15 yards.
That, folks,
a gain of 15. Wow.
That's what he can do. They get into a pile. He can move it. He doesn't go down, just keeps his legs churning. That's why you have him in these late game situations. Just when you think you got him slowed down, he just keeps on pushing.
Hard 4th quarter running. Remember, the Arrows did a good job in the first half, limiting Tupelo to, about 65 yards on the ground in that first.
Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Looking for the screen. Caught at the 17. Not much there. MRA all over it, and they're going to burn another timeout with 45 seconds.
The way he carries himself.
1st and 10, Harrell under center. Go to Hill again. And get a yard down to the 29-yard line, but the clock keeps moving. Under 2.5 to go.
Yeah, they're going to call their last time out here. It looks like Clinton is, and this is really it right here. Last stand for them. They need to keep Tupelo from gaining these next 8 yards.
A first down, and it's over. We're going to take one more 30-second.
All right, so we got some timeouts in the action. We're going to take a quick timeout here from Performance Therapy.
Hey, my name's Wayne Jimenez. I'm the director here at Bondren Performance Therapy. We service the Northeast Jackson area as well as some local colleges and high schools. We provide outpatient orthopedic services for our patients. We see a variety of folks ranging from athletic injuries to total knee replacements. And basically, we take care of anybody that walks through our door. So we would love to have you come over and pay us a visit, and if we can help you get over your aches and pains, we'll be happy to help you. You can contact us at our Bondren office, or you can feel free to reach out to any of our 14 locations in the central Mississippi area. Remember, performance therapy, comprehensive care, hands-on treatment, and proven results.
Concentration from Major Quinn to haul that one in.
And he put it the only spot that a Prep wide receiver could catch it. And it looked like Major just snuck in between two.
The deep back, a rollout to the right. They'll throw to J.Q. Witherspoon. And he stays in bounds on his feet. There's a flag. And he stumbles near the goal line. A flag came in.
Going to be a face mask, Andy, out along the sideline there with J.Q. working his way free. Saw Greg there calling for the face mask as well. I think everybody over here on this side was seeing that. J.Q. broke loose down the sideline, though, got the first down.
That's the game.
Yeah, it's going to be the game either way, yeah. But the penalty doesn't really mean much at this point. He already had the first down, but they'll take it. How about that? Come out of the timeout, pass it with your senior quarterback to ice the ball game.
You've been pounding the rock, and then you call the designed rollout. You had Witherspoon wide open.
He marked off half the distance.
Just going final, Brandon and Pearl. Brandon beats Pearl 45-20. The Bulldogs of Brandon stay undefeated in 7A Region 3. They've got Meridian at home next week. Meanwhile, Pearl drops to 1-2. They're off next week, and they finish at Meridian the regular season there in 7A football. So Jackson Prep and MRA coming out of a timeout. Jackson Prep near midfield trying to get in range for sophomore kicker Eli Adams, who going into tonight was 4 of 5 on the season with a long of 30. And now Tupelo has what appears to be a touchdown there. And now Tupelo is going to be up 2 scores. So Clinton got a lot of work to do. They're 2:12 to go. Here's Jackson Prep and MRA.
Passes, and it is picked off at the 18-yard line. They're going to bring it back across the 25 to the 30. 35, run out of bounds, maybe a late hit. Do we have a flag?
No
I don't
flag.
see one.
But 22 seconds.
22 seconds is an eternity.
Yes, and you've got the ball at your 45-yard line. So we tried to get it all right there. Ball just a little bit overthrown.
Big play by MRA on defense. If you're MRA, to have a good shot, you only have to get to about the 35-yard line for Zuniga. He can knock it through from 50 to 54. 22 seconds left. 3 receivers out to the right. Prep needs to get pressure on the quarterback. Snap back to White. Looking down the middle. Has a man out there. Wide open. Caught at the 11-yard line. 14 seconds. Clock stops.
Don't get beat over the top. Got beat over the top as White just hung it out for his receiver.
You have to think they're going to clock it right here on first down.
Got one time. They got 2 timeouts left.
John White takes the snap and clocks it. What a pass and catch there. Prep had 1 on the last possession before the INT. John White connects there on that one. Big gain. So second down. John Marcus, they're not going to put it in the air anymore.
No.
Not with the kicker they have. They're going to let Simpson pound away, maybe one more play, and then they're going to let him come in and try to make a game winner. 44-44. What a ball game. 10 seconds on the clock. Simpson to the left of the quarterback, White. Twin receivers to each side. The left side of this offensive line's been getting the push here in the second half. White in the pistol. Takes the snap, gives to Simpson back up the middle, breaks a tackle down to the 5, and a timeout called by MRA with 4 seconds left. The ball's going to be on the right hash for Zuniga.
Coach Brewer is usually really good at drawing up some type of blocked field goal right here, something that he really takes a lot of time in to try to get an initial push on that line and create some chaos in the backfield.
Hold is good. The kick is up. And the kick
missed it. He missed
no
it.
Good.
He missed it. No good.
No good. We're going to overtime.
He shoved it to the right. Wow.
The broadcaster's jinx. I love it.
Shoved it to the right. So we will have some extra football tonight, and I believe high school rules 10-yard line, correct? First and 10 from the 10? Is that what? I think that's what it is in high school for overtime.
I think so. So all tied up at 44. We'll have a 3-minute break right here for both teams to figure it out. We'll have a coin flip. Let's take a short break. And
they gave up a touchdown to start that second half, but they.
Wow. Just when it looked like MRA was about to steal one from Prep, the field goal to win the game is no good. So overtime coming between Jackson Prep and MRA. Meanwhile, this is Tupelo and Clinton. We just saw Tupelo score a touchdown to go up to what I believe is 42-28. I cannot see the score. Yes, I'm correct. So 42 seconds left for the Arrows. You know, our policy has been all year that if we're down to one game, we shut her down. I don't know if we're going to do that tonight. We could shut. Yeah, we'll bounce between. Whoever has the ball. Well, the MRA didn't have audio though. We'll see if the audio works. We'll try and show both feeds just to kind of give a unique perspective. We'll get the perspective from each team. Whoever has the ball. That's what we're going to do. We're going to try it. Hopefully that audio gets working for MRA. Anyway, so in the meantime, while we wait for that, we'll watch Tupelo and Clinton. Time running out for the Arrows in this one.
For the Arrows, semi drops back and throws, and it's tipped off of Iverson McCoy. The intended receiver is Jordan Bracey, and now we can take a knee and head back to Tupelo after this marathon, nearly 3-hour game.
The game lasted almost as long as the trip here takes, right? A really long football game, but good job by Tupelo closing things out. I know the coaching staff probably not going to be all that happy, but a win is a win, especially in this division. That goes to show that Clinton's nothing to take easy as the season comes to a close.
Have a rough film session on Monday, and then you get the bye week to clean things up and really lock back in and get prepared for the stretch drive, which includes the final regular season game and the playoffs. A mere formality at this point. Harrell will take one knee and we'll call it a night. Good effort by the home team. I mean, 1-6 record. Spirited effort. We were tied at the half. The Arrows led 28-21 for most of the third quarter.
Yeah, just too many turnovers for Clinton at the end of that third quarter and early in the fourth, and Tupelo.
The 10, and then MRA is going to turn around and get it for 4 plays from the 10. The MRA defense, you know, they gotten 2 stops in the last 2 possessions. They got a little spunk about them. Let's see what they're able to do here. 2 receivers to the right. There is 1 receiver to the left.
Kind of with a 5-man look on the defensive front. They're going to dare us to throw the football.
You got a mismatch out here with McCraney.
McCraney's got an advantage on the right. Snap back to Puckett. Gives to Womack. Womack thought he had broken loose, and he gained only 2 yards, so it'll be 2nd and goal from the 8.
Kevin, you're right. He had a seam there. If he gets about one more tackler, he's in the end zone. They closed on him quickly.
McCraney out to the right side. Big mismatch out here if we can find a way to get it to him. Man-to-man on the edges. Safety's up close to the line of scrimmage. Man in motion left to right is Puckett. Sets up as an H-back on the right side. Snap back. Gibbs. Inside, Womack makes one man miss, leans forward, and doesn't get much. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. And
okay, so this is a Jackson Prep broadcast. Calling this game is Kevin Griffin. He's a Bellhaven softball coach, and he's the dad of Connor Griffin. If you haven't heard of his son, you have now. He's one of the best baseball prospects in the class of 2024. Some think he's a surefire first-round pick if he decides to go pro, but he's an LSU commit, I do believe, for baseball. So let's go back to Prep, facing a 3rd and goal.
Complete on the left side. He had pressure coming from both sides, and Lake Womack went on a passing route out of the backfield and didn't ever really see the pass coming. It was thrown behind him.
So now Eli Adams will come in and attempt what looks to be about a 25-yard field goal attempt to give the Patriots a 47-44 lead.
Well, this is why if you win the toss like MRA did, you pick defense first because you know what the offense is going to do and what you need to have. From the left hash, 25-yarder. Kick is down.
Missed
the hold is down. The kick is up and no good. He missed it wide right. So any score by MRA here will win the ball game in their possession. 44-44.
MRA has the football, 1st and 10, 1st and goal from the 10-yard line.
All right, now we're on the MRA feed. You're listening to Ross Haley for the Madison Ridgeland Academy Patriots. MRA really in a good position now. Prep missed a field goal. MRA just needs points to win this ball game. Let's listen to Ross as MRA gets ready to take over the football.
They go overtime from the 10 all year long. They just put the play clock in motion right now as we're on the sideline.
So the Patriots have broken their huddle. Jackson Prep's breaking their defensive huddle as well. And the play clock is at 15 now. We're tied at 44 in overtime. And the play clock is now down to 10. MRA needs to get this play off. John White hustling the team up. Play clock down to 4, 3, and the Patriots are going to use their timeout. So you get one timeout in overtime. The Patriots have taken it. We'll be right back. 44-44. We'll be back after this 30-second break. You're listening to MRA Football on the Zone 105.9.
Okay, so we got timeout. 44-44 as MRA could not get their play situation figured out there. Just to reiterate what is at stake in this one, it is going to be what most likely could be the 2 seed in the 6A playoffs. MRA is going to go to PCS next week while Prep is hosting St. Joe. The way things are going, you expect both of those teams to win those games, Prep and MRA respectively. We are now back, so let's see what MRA can do. They got to play 1st and goal from the 10.
Takes the handoff. He is at the 1-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 10. They handed it off to Charles Simpson. He goes to the 1 where he's taken down.
Give it, feed Chuck.
We're in overtime. Jackson Prep 44, MRA 44. MRA has gotten a stop against Jackson Prep. This is the second possession of the overtime period. And MRA is less than a yard away from stealing one here at home tonight.
Absolutely, Ross. We got our heavy package in. Gentry at tight end and Ford Clark at H-back. You got to think Chuck's getting the ball here.
White with that heavy package in front of him takes the snap, gives it to Simpson.
Yeah.
Simpson dives in. He dives forward. They still haven't given him the touchdown. Neither guy has given him the touchdown. And the ball's going to be marked at the 1-yard line.
Oh, they're calling 3rd down.
So 3rd and goal now for the MRA Patriots.
All right, here we go.
You have you have a tight end in Gentry. You have an H-back in Ford Clark. You have 2 wide receivers way out there wide to the left.
Let's do it again.
White getting ready to give it to Charles Simpson one more time, it would appear. They do give it to Charles Simpson one more time.
He's in there that time.
And he is into the end zone. The Patriots have stolen one here at Bank Plus Stadium on the campus of Madison Ridgeland Academy. Jackson Prep led this game for the majority of the night.
Wow.
And the MRA Patriots have found a way to come back in the end and win this one.
That's our first lead.
Look, we were holding the kids off the field, but the little ones were already running from the end zone, so our kids have just gone to celebrate. The MRA Patriots are rushing the field. They're having a great time.
Wow.
It is a 50-44 victory, an incredible win for the MRA Patriots.
What a great night. That was a great night. What a great night of high school football as we are getting close to the end of the regular season in the MHSAA. MAIS playoffs, not 6A, are starting next week. Believe it or not, the season is flying by, having a great time. So, yeah, MRA was down 44-28, 22 unanswered points to win the game and to avenge their loss to Jackson Prep in the state title game a year ago. So that is going to do it for us here at the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame and Museum. My name is TJ Wary. You have been watching Mississippi Scoreboard Friday Night Live presented by Performance Therapy. Have a great night. We'll see you next Friday.